Yeah, well, are you ready?
I think it's going, yeah.
Oh, right. Hello. Yes, well, these lovely, attractive students the other day, oh, they did look the part. With nice high heels and long hair and very well educated and spoken. And there I was, giving them drinks and drinks of water, one after the other, and they so friendly and saying to me, thank you, that's very kind of you. That's the type of person I am. I just love doing things for other people because I just get this feeling of reward. It's a pity there wasn't more people like me, you know, because I think I am a bit of an exception, you know. Anyway, because in the 60s, the late 60s, I used to love that because I used to go to these pubs like where all these women dancing, I'd just be standing at the bar, like, you know, with me pint of beer, like, and I'd be looking over, and it was such an attractive sight to see. It really truly was. You don't get things like that nowadays. You really don't. It's a shame. It was so lovely atmosphere. It really truly was. And another thing to mention is regarding that, they were so friendly. Absolutely friendly, you know, they didn't think you was up to any hanky-panky or anything like that. They just sort of like linked up nice and friendly with you, you know. But watching them do that dancing was the absolute truth. It really truly was. The way they dressed, it was so meaningful. It went side by side with the music. It really did. It was lovely. It was.
Did you ever take me back? Did you ever take me back?
Yeah, I did, didn't I? well, it was all part and parcel in the late 60s that there you was taking yourself a strawberry field or a Californian sunshine or a white lightning or a different colour Michael dot. It just went part and parcel with, you know, a Coca-Cola if you like, and it was such a great time. And I loved my hair hanging down on my shoulders. I really, truly did. It was so lovely. Oh, and my flares, not forgetting my, not forgetting them. I did feel so comfortable wearing them, nice and tight around the backside and all sorts of things like that, you know. But it was a lovely time to be about, you know, enjoying yourself. I used to knock about. I used to go in all these blinking coffee bars and play the jukebox. It was great. It really couldn't go wrong. It really couldn't go wrong. And yeah, well, the night I was born, it was down Southend on seafront. Anyway, this geezer, he come over to us, right, and he had this envelope. And inside this envelope was these tablets. Never had anything like this ever before in my life. And he turned around and said, do you want one of these? I said, what are they? He said, they're tablets. Oh, he said, you've got to have one of these. He said, because if you close one eye, he said, you'll see Mickey Mouse. He said, and if you close the other one, you'll see Donald Duck. And I said, nah, don't be so dark. He said, yeah. He said, oh, he said, it's like magic. He says, and they're 15 shillings. Anyway, I brought one, B, and I'll tell you what, God, what an experience. And I said to this bloke I was with, I said, here, I said, shall I cut it in half? No, he said, get it down, ya. And I did. And it lasted me for 8 hours. And as we were driving away, I looked up into the sky and it was a bright red, like as if all the sky was on fire. And I kept saying to myself, all my life, I want this to end. But as soon as I said I want this to end, I didn't want it to end. Do you know what I mean? I wanted it to end, but then I wanted it to carry on. But I kept thinking to myself, I can't stay like this forever. This is wrong. But while it was lasting, what an experience. I didn't know such things could happen to your brain. But it was remarkable. You got me, am I on the go? Am I going now? Right, well, I've got a story to tell you, Fiona. It was the time we went up to the Lyceum at the Strand because the Hammersmith Odeon was being refurbished. So anyway, it was like a supermarket up there. Oh, #1 supermarket. Couldn't go wrong. So, bloke comes over, dressed in flares, long hair, beads and bells. He says, what do you want? He says, well, what you got? He says, I've got plenty what you want. Well, what do you think we want then? He says, well, you're all some acid, aren't you? You look like acid heads to me. So I said, yeah. So I said, well, they're 10 bob each. Right, that's what they was. This is old money, pounds, shillings and pence, going back before second. Or 71, I think he had that. Anyway, so he feels for his waist. He feels for his waist, and he pulls up this big long strip of sellotape, right, and there's all these black micro dots on there. So anyway, we brought a £5 worth, like, with all good intentions, right, so we're all happy, obviously. We get back to the boozer, we're sitting at the bar on the stalls, and we've all, each and every one of us has dropped one, right, and we're looking at one another saying, what's happening, anything for you? No, nothing at all. We thought, oh Christ, we've been ripped off, haven't we? And they were duds. They were duds. What he'd done was he'd gone over a building site and he filled up one of these stones, you know, these stones like you fire in a catapult, and he crunched it with an hammer, so you got all these little splinters off, and put them in the sellotape, you know, like, and sort of like, you know, that's going to be acid. But no, it was stone. So I suppose you could say we were stoned, but we weren't getting no activity from it, you know what I mean? We were just sitting there with a pint of light and bitter, waiting till the cows come home.